Are you able to make fast, effective decisions when the heat is on? Welcome to Continue to Improve, where every week we provide you with actionable content to help you continue to improve your business and your leadership. This week's episode is all about how to make fast, effective decisions. Now, if you watched the Kentucky Derby this past weekend, you saw something happen for the very first time in its 145-year history. And that is the winning horse, Maximum Security, was disqualified when the second place finisher's trainer lodged a complaint. Now, it took the racing stewards 21 minutes to disqualify Maximum Security. There's an old saying that says, when you think long, you think wrong. Now, I don't have a horse in this race, but not only do I think they got it wrong, I think they took too long. When I make decisions, especially when I need to make a decision in a short period of time, there are two things that I think about. The first is, what questions do I need to ask in order to get the relevant facts surrounding the situation? The next thing I do is I realize, first of all, that rarely are decisions black and white. So I start to look for creative solutions in the gray space where black meets white. In this case, I asked 4 questions. The first question I asked is, was there impedance? Absolutely, very clear on the video. You can see impedance. The second question I would ask is, was it intentional? And no one after the race seemed to think it was intentional or done on purpose, and I agree. The third question I would ask is, was Country House impeded by Maximum Security? After all, that's what the complaint was about. And it's very clear, they were nowhere near each other. Maximum Security did not impede Country House. So a big no to that. My final question is, the horses that were impeded, did that impact their outcome? In other words, if they had not been impeded, would they have won, placed, or showed? And all the experts say no, they would not have. So I would say Maximum Security should be the winner of the Kentucky Derby 2019. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dan, it was a serious thing. Horses and riders could have been injured or killed. Something needs to happen. And you're absolutely right. But this is where the creativity part comes in. What I would have done is I would have went to the owners and said, look, we're going to let you keep the win, but this is a serious issue and we really need to make sure that this doesn't happen again and that we send a very strong message to all owners, all trainers, and all jockeys. And to do that, we're going to take 50% of your purse, and that's going to go to the Racing Commission to help improve racing conditions in the United States. The second thing I would have told them is, look, you won the Kentucky Derby. Your breeding fees are going to skyrocket. So not only are we taking 50% of your purse, we're going to take 50% of your breeding fees over the next 5 years. That would send a very strong message to all the owners, all the trainers, and all the jockeys in horse racing to let them know this type of behavior is not going to be tolerated and they need to do everything in their power to keep it from happening again. Now, great leaders know that rarely are decisions black and white. They understand the importance of using creativity to come up with the best possible solutions. So here are your action steps for this week. I'd love to hear what you think about the decision made by the racing stewards in the 2019 Kentucky Derby. What questions would you have asked yourself if you were responsible for making that decision? The other thing I'd like to know is, what creative ideas would you come up with to help solve that problem and keep this from being an issue in the future? That's it for this week's episode of Continue to Improve. Please share this video. If you like what you see, subscribe and be notified of upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you here next week on Continue to Improve, where every week we provide you with actionable content to help you continue to improve your business and your leadership.